With apologies to Saturday Night Live. Live from the libraries of Gordon-Conwell Theological Seminary, it's WMS OCLC. Presented to you by your sponsors, the Bruce Jackson Library staff. Now some words from our sponsors. Our library staff includes Mark Thomas, Library Director, Jerry Gorton, Assistant Librarian, and Innocent, part-time student worker. Library hours. Monday through Thursday, we are open 2 to 9 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are closed. Library holiday closures. On Columbus Day, October 12th, and on Veterans Day, November 11th, we will open late at 4 p.m. On Thanksgiving weekend, Thursday through Sunday, November 26th through 29th, we will be closed all day. Now back to our presentation. Every profession has their buzzwords and our own unique language. Librarians are no exception. Here are some alphabet soup for librarians. First, ILS. It stands for Integrated Library Systems. Basically, an ILS is an automation program that controls everything in the library, including circulation system, the OPAC, and the interlibrary loan. The second term, OPAC, stands for Online Public Access Catalog. Think of it as an electronic version of the old card catalog. Integrated Library System. Our old system was produced by TLC, the Library Corporation, and it has been used in the past by a number of school and some academic libraries. We have frankly outgrown that system, so we have gone to a new system produced by OCLC, and it's called WMS. OCLC stands for Online Computer Library Center. It's based in Ohio, and its system is called WMS, World Management System, and it's used by a number of academic libraries. First, we will look at the old system produced by TLC, the Library Corporation. Here you see the basic screen for TLC. We don't have access to it, but Reformed Theological Seminary does. We have their permission to use these screenshots. Like I said before, this is your basic search screen for TLC. Here is your simple search for the book, From Exegesis to Exposition. Here is the search result for that particular book. One can also search by author, and here is one example of that. We are searching here by the author Robert Chisholm. Here is the classic view of the OPAC in TLC. The new OPAC, WMS OCLC. How can you access the user's interface? There are two ways. First is to go through the main Gordon-Conwell webpage. Click on Academics and then click on the library. You will be directed to the main library page. A third of the way down is the field labeled Search WorldCat Discovery. Type in your search term and then click Search. Here is the book title, From Exegesis to Exposition. The second way to search for items is to use this interface. This screen can be found when one is already in WMS. Type in part of the title. WMS in the second line gives one a clue to the search term. On the left is a search result. When one searches in WorldCat, one gets a number of results. This is a large number because it searches all libraries, not just Gordon-Conwell Theological Seminary. On the right is the result page. If you want to limit your search to just Gordon-Conwell Theological Seminary, you can click on GCTS. That will narrow your search down further. You can also search by branch, for example. But beware, it will pull up the results for the other campuses as well. On the right side is your first result. At the bottom of this page is a button named Description. Click on the term and the following screen appears. Here you will find information on the book, title, publisher, number of pages, and in some cases a listing of the table of contents. Further down on the same side under Availability is a listing by branch where the item can be found. Here is a listing for the book for Boston. Note that the specific collection is indicated reference, reserve, or circulating collection. Also, the call number is given and whether the book is available. That concludes our look at searching for books. To search for journal articles, one must do a separate search. Hopefully, at a future time, users will be able to perform a single search for books and journal articles. This slide shows the library's page for articles. There are three major journal platforms: EBSCOhost, JSTOR, and ProQuest. We will focus on EBSCOhost here, since the major religion journal article database, Atlas, is hosted there. We will search under the same term from exegesis to exposition. Here are the results of this search. There are 243 results for this search. If you want to limit your search to full text articles, click on the full text button located in the lower left corner of the screen. There are 50 results that have full text. To see the full text, click on the icon located at the bottom of an entry. Here is the first page for that article. Let's look now at the reserve function, which is new for WMS. Here is the basic search screen to get to the reserves. To get to the reserves, just click on Course Reserves. This screen appears. One can search by course title or instructor's name, among other options. For purposes today, we will search by instructor's name. If you want to search prior or future semesters, and make sure to click Includes Inactive Courses. We will search by Dr. Park. We find 3 courses for Dr. Park. Let's click on the third course, an exegetical Old Testament course. Here we find information on the course, including the number of course reserves. If we click on Course Details, we are taken to this screen that gives details about the course, including a description. Also found on the Course Reserve page under Course Details is a listing of materials on reserve for this course. Click on the title Biblica Hebraica and more information on the item appears. At the bottom of the screen appears the holding information for the item. Found here is the collection, the call number, and whether the book is available. In summary, WMS offers certain enhancements. It allows us the ability to search for items outside of Gordon-Conwell Theological Seminary through WorldCat. You can refine searches, for example by date of publication or by branch. And it also will give you the ability to search for a reserve list by course. A copy of this presentation will be made available on the library's homepage shortly.